Okay, so we're standing right here in the middle of field 2. We have field 2A over here and 2B to my left. And this is a field that was prone to flooding for many years. And the Army Corps of Engineers actually put in a tile drain to help facilitate the movement of water and drainage about 50, 60 years ago. Over time, that system had begun to fail. And in 2020, we saw a tremendous amount of rain on this farm. And what happened is that the field flooded and we lost all these crops over here. So you can see the fields are dry. We're in here, we're planting. We have cabbage and collards and tomatoes going in on this side. And we're about to plant a cover crop in 2A. And we would not have been able to do that this early in years past because the field was too wet. We knew we needed to do something to improve the infrastructure, to help facilitate our farming efforts, but also to manage the water and nutrient runoff that was coming off the farm. So what we decided to do is to build a drainage swale, and we did this ourselves with our crew excavating out a drainage swale. We brought in several thousand yards of topsoil from a different project on the farm, raised the grade a couple feet in the lowest areas, and then put the topsoil back on, and then covered that with about 4 inches of compost in the growing area. In the swale itself, we just completed a project of planting 17 different native species, plus some sunflowers for the pollinators. And this will be permanently maintained as a pollinator habitat riparian zone for the different species, beneficial insects and pollinators, honeybees included, to help here on the farm. And it all began back when we first bought the farm. We hired regenerative agriculture consultants, and they came out and they did some pentrometer testing, and this was one of the worst areas on the farm for compaction, and the soil organic matter wasn't great in certain spots. So from that testing, we realized that we needed to kind of take a bigger, bolder approach in this part of the farm to rebuild fertility and improve with the drainage. So if you can see behind me, there's the drainage swales operating as designed. The different lines come in, the water feeds into this swale, and only when it reaches a certain threshold do we pump it into another location. But right now it's retaining the water goes down. We've got some willow trees that we're going to plant to help with evapotranspiration and get the water out into the atmosphere. And you can see there's already birds making this their new home, so we're very excited about